so the next shape we're going to make is actually the 24-piece seashell. So just like I said, it's 24 pieces, so you don't need the whole pack. I already pre-counted mine out, and again, I'm going to use various colors so it'll be easier for you to see each row. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, we are going to start the base just as we do with the sphere and the ball. Now the base, this first row is only 4 pieces. All right, so you're going to go ahead and get your pieces facing forward where they're sloping from bottom to top. Turn your piece on the right side here, this one, slightly to the left. Hook your straight edge with the straight edge and dog ear with the dog ear. And then go ahead and rotate it and build right off of that side there. Piece facing forward, slant it slightly to the left, straight edge with the straight edge, dog ear with the dog ear. And then again for the last one, remember this first row is just 4 pieces. So straight edge, go ahead and tilt it slightly to the left, straight edge with the straight edge, dog ear with the dog ear. Oh, this one's sometimes easier to get this last one in with the dog ear first. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and connect the 2 straight edges. So your base should look just like that. Okay, 4 pieces. All right, so now the next row is also going to take 4 pieces, and we're still going to stick with that same way, the same way we did it with the sphere, where we use the V's, and the pieces are going to slightly slant to the right. So here's my V, got my piece facing forward. I'll go ahead and slide in the straight edge with the straight edge, hook the dog ear on the corner, and then the dog ear on this side. Okay, should look like that. We're just going to go right around, do that same thing. Got your V here, my piece facing forward, slant it slightly to the right, straight edge goes in, and then connect the dog ear on the side, and the dog ear on this side, and then 2 more just that same way. Okay, piece facing forward, straight edge with the straight edge, connect the dog ear with the dog ear here, and then the dog ear on the end. Okay, and then the last piece for the second layer. Piece facing forward, slant it slightly to the right, straight edge with the straight edge, dog ear with the dog ear. Go ahead and connect the dog ear on the side. And again, if that slips, just give it a little tug and then it'll straighten right back out. Okay, so there's the second row. All right, remember this one has 5 total rows. So now the middle of this next row, which is going to be 8 pieces, is still going to be the pattern that we used on the ball and the sphere. So it'll be the pattern where the pieces will go straight, up and down, and then they'll lay down. So they're just going to keep rotating. Up, over, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start. We got our button right here. We're going to go straight up. Dog ear, go straight up, connect the straight edge with the straight edge on the side. So that one's just going to stay straight up for right now. All right, I'm going to go to the next button. And we're going to go straight up, but because our pattern goes up, over, we're going to go ahead and lay it down on its side. So go ahead and attach the straight edge with the straight edge and then the dog ear at the top here. Okay, so it should look like that, your first 2 pieces. And then we're just going to use that pattern the same way, the entire way around here. Okay, so we're going to build right off of this button here. Go straight up with the dog ear, connect the straight edge at the top, and then the straight edge on the side. Now remember, the pieces are flexible so you won't break them. Okay, we're going to go right over to this next button. We're going to go straight up and then lay it down. Make sure you go ahead and attach the straight edge with the straight edge and then the dog ear with the dog ear at the top. Okay, 4 more pieces for this row. We're just going to build right off of that. So go straight up. You're going to connect the straight edge with the straight edge, and then the straight edge on the side here as well. All right, and we're going to go right over to our next button now. Because that one's going straight up, the next one's going to lay down. So we're going to go ahead and go straight up and then lay it down to the left, connect the straight edge with the straight edge, and then the dog ear with the dog ear at the top. Okay, build right off of this button here. Go straight up with the dog ear. See the straight edge at the top, and then connect to the straight edge at the side. Alright, and then our last piece for this row. going to lay down. So you're going to go ahead and, whoops, you're going to go ahead, go straight up, tilt it to the left, attach the straight edge on the bottom, dog ear at the top, and then the straight edge at the top. And then the third layer is done. So it should look a little bit like that from the inside. It'll look similar to this on the outside. Okay, so now we're going to go back for the last 2 layers and do the same thing that we did down here. Okay, so you'll see the V's throughout here, and we're just going to do that same thing that we did down there, where your piece is facing forward, and you're going to tilt it slightly to the right, slide in the straight edge, connect the dog ear on the side here, and then the dog ear over here. And you're going to leave that straight edge up for the next layer. And just turn it right to the side. Get your piece facing forward. Slide in your straight edge. Connect your dog ear at the bottom, and then also your dog ear at the top here. Again, leaving your straight edge for the next layer. Okay, go right to the side. Now this layer we're working on right here is only 4 pieces. Okay, you got your piece facing forward. Tilt it slightly to the right. Straight edge with the straight edge. And then curl the dog ear underneath. And make sure you attach the dog ear on the side. Okay, and last piece for this layer. Got your piece facing forward. Tilt it slightly to the right. Slide your straight edge in. Connect the dog ear underneath, and then the dog ear in the corner here. Okay, so your last layer should look like this, all with the straight edge sticking straight up for this last layer. Okay, alright, so again we're going to go right off of the buttons here. You're going to take your piece facing forward, slide straight up, and you're going to connect the straight edge with the straight edge, leaving that dog ear for the center, and then the straight edge right on this side. So that's what it's going to be, your center there that you'll connect. Turning the ball, you're going to go ahead and take your piece facing forward, go straight up, connect this straight edge here, connect the dog ear in the center, and then connect the straight edge finally on the side. Okay, 2 pieces left. The last layer again has 4 pieces. Alright, so you're going to take your piece facing forward, go straight up, connect your straight edge piece over here. You're going to connect the center, and then the straight edge on the side, leaving you 1 piece left. Okay, got your piece facing forward, slide the dog ear up, tilt this one a little bit to the left, and then you'll come over and connect your straight edge piece here, and then you're going to tuck your dog ear piece underneath, and then come back to your straight edge, which I'll turn this way. Tuck right under, and there you'll have your 24-piece seashell.